So, hello everyone, welcome back to ICSE Connect. बहाने कहानियां तुमसे अच्छी कौन ही बना सकता है, तो इसलिए ये स्टोरी राइटिंग ये तो तुम्हारे लिए एक परफेक्ट टॉपिक है एस्से और कॉम्प्रिहेंशन का. तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं with one of our very important topics for our board exams, story writing. बस ये वीडियो देखो, स्टोरी राइटिंग करो और अपने एग्जाम्स में फुल मार्क्स लेके आओ. तो सबसे पहले आपको मार्किंग स्कीम समझा देते हैं. What is the marking scheme? Content, you will get 6 marks for the content. Fluency 2 marks, accuracy 2. So how much is it in total? 6 plus 2 plus 2, it's 10. Okay. So whatever content you are writing, like whatever story you have made, if it's a real story or whatever you've created in your mind, if you're putting it down, so the content, also the fluency, okay, that the spelling mistakes, whatever you are writing, the fluency and the accuracy. Okay, so you will get marks accordingly. Under content, credit should be given for the candidate's creativity in presenting ideas. अब यहाँ पे ये है कि कंटेंट क्या है मैम, कंटेंट क्या? सो द मेन स्टोरी विच यू आर बिल्डिंग एंड व्हाट इज योर क्रिएटिविटी इनटू इट. ओके, कि आपने कौन से ऐसे छोटी छोटी चीजें उसमें ऐसे पुट करी हैं, यू नो, विच एनहांसेस योर स्टोरी. ओके, लाइक इट was Christmas Eve and the snow was falling, and you know, you can put in those small details which enhances your story. So there you get marks for your creativity. Now moving forward, again first you will have the introductory paragraph. Now say a story is a narration of a set of fictions event used to convey a moral message. What is a story? Story है क्या? So story is a narration of a set of fictions event used to convey a moral message. ठीक है, कि बहुत सारे events को mix करके एक एक story बना देना by which you can convey a moral message. Every story should convey a message. That by reading the story, at the end of the story, when the reader has finished reading it, तो उसके दिमाग में कुछ ना कुछ clear एक message होना चाहिए. Now moving forward to the format. Format में क्या क्या होता है? Context. Context में क्या होगा? Use phrases like once upon a time, long time ago. Now there are a lot of stories where when we read, they have been started by phrases written by a lot of writers. So like once upon a time I used to live in Delhi, or long time ago, or this is an incident which happened around 10 years back. Okay. Then you have introduction of characters through dialogue or narration. Now you can also introduce the characters through dialogues or narrations, like Jessica said then her dialogue, I have been in this situation for the past 15 minutes. So here you are giving the description. Okay, or Jessica said she is the most beautiful woman on earth. Plot, description of an event or accident. Then you have to write down the plot. Plot में क्या होता है? आपका main जो पूरा content है वो plot में आ जाएगा. So whatever the event has happened or whatever the incident has happened, वो आपका पूरा plot में आ जाएगा. Then the climax says the end of the story. Again, कि उसको पढ़ने से जो reader है उसके mind में एक clear message जाना चाहिए. Now, for example, let's take an example. Seema decided to write a story for her school magazine. But after some time, she could not complete the story as she had to go out for some urgent work. Complete the story on the basis of the beginning given below using 200 to 250 words. Also make sure that while you are writing the story, don't extend the limit. If it's 200 to 250, make sure that the maximum words don't go beyond 250. Okay? Now, how you have to start this? You have to start the story with this. An old man had 2 daughters. He loved both of them. Once he asked them, and then you have to continue. So first what we have done, that we have given a title to our story. Okay, whenever we read a novel, first we look at the cover. First we look at the name. So salt and sugar. An old man had 2 daughters. He loved both of them. Once he asked them. Now what we have done, we have put a dialogue here. What is the sweetest thing in the world? Sugar, said the older girl. Salt, said the younger girl. The old man thought the younger daughter was mocking him. He said, "If salt is sweeter than sugar, you had better find another home where the cooking is more to your taste." And he pushed her out of the house. It was a beautiful summer night. The pretty maiden sat singing in the forest near her father's cottage when a young prince who had lost his way hunting came to her. Struck by her beauty and gaiety, he fell in love with her and took her to his palace and married her. The bride invited her father to the wedding banquet without telling him who she was. All the dishes were prepared without salt. The guests began to murmur. "Oh," said the bride's father, "salt is truly the sweetest thing in the world. But when my daughter said so, I threw her out of the house. If only I could see her again and tell her how sorry I was." Drawing the veil from her face, the happy girl went to him and hugged him. Then properly salted dishes were brought in and all the guests ate their fill. So this is a very short story. I'm telling you, this is not 200 to 250 words. This is just an example for you all. But you must see that how I've changed the paragraphs, how the paragraphs have been changed. Okay, how the context has been added, how the dialogues have been added. And after the dialogue, we've started with the main plot. Okay. So now, again, a very important announcement for you all. Computer Java for both ICSE and ISC by Prateik sir. The courses have started. So everyone who wants to join must can inquire on this number. So again, thank you so much. This is Muskan Shukla, your English teacher, signing off.